Hi guys, welcome back to week 3 of No Mounjaro Monday. If you've watched last week's video, you'll know that I managed to lose 4 pounds last week and I'm 4 pounds away from being back at my goal weight. If you haven't watched last week's video, I will link it up here. So click this link up here. Please give it a watch, give it a like, give it a share, and don't forget to subscribe. So going into week 3, I am massively determined. I need to get back down to 12 stone before my surgeries, and my surgery is so close. I'm getting really nervous, I'm getting really scared. I've realised that it's all mind over matter. I think that first week I put on a lot of water weight. I think my hormones were sort of trying to balance out from not having the Mounjaro in my system. And my body was just trying to find its new normal. So I wasn't too worried. I've lost 4 pounds last week. This week I am gonna lose some more. I am fucking determined. And if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Shane. I have been on a Mounjaro weight loss journey for a year now. Well, it will be a year in 2 days' time. I'm incredibly proud of myself. And this is what I used to look like 1 year ago. I was 18 stone, 12 pounds. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, I have documented every single week. I upload every Monday at 9 AM here on YouTube. So if you want to check out the rest of my videos, click on my Mounjaro journey playlist and it will all be in order from week 1 all the way up to today. And if you're at home thinking that you want to start a medical weight loss journey just like me, then I can't recommend the company Right Angled enough to you. They are a UK-based online pharmacy with some of the best rates in the UK and undeniably the quickest delivery times of any other provider. I've been with Right Angled now for about 7 months and I wouldn't be with any other provider. I've actually partnered with them, so I will leave my discount codes on screen now. So if you want to pause this video and jot these down, you can get extra savings with my discount codes. You can use these month in, month out. So don't forget to use my discount codes at the checkout. The links to these discount codes will be in the description. And don't forget to check out the rest of the description because there will be other discount codes in there for different products. So guys, without further ado, let's get on with week 3 of No Mounjaro. So we're all ready for our meal. I've got like a cute little dress on. Mert looks very dapper. We're just having a beer each because it is our anniversary. I know I said I wasn't going to, but oh well, it's one of them. The taxi will be here any minute and I'm very excited to go for our meal. So we are here at Hampton Court. I love it in here. So I did phone ahead of time and they have put out on the table some rose petals and some anniversary things. How cute. I'm not used to drinking anymore, so I had to run to the toilet. But I thought I'd give you a little show of my outfit. The sleeves are a little bit over the top, but it's very cute. So I've got this sticky crispy chicken and Matt has got the calamari. So I've had 2 bits of chicken and I'm gonna give Matt this.
Oh, thank you.
Because I don't need it.
Thank you.
I don't need the extra calories. I've tried it, it's lovely. Matt wanted some, so he can have it. So this is our ribeye steak with chips, onion rings. I've got the salad. Matt hasn't got any salad because he didn't want any. I'm just giving myself a bit of a breather. I'm getting pretty full. How's your steak? Nice? So Matt had his steak well done. My steak is medium rare. I'm fucking stuffed. I've not eaten so much in forever. Matt's just over here looking very dapper. In his little suit, in his glass of wine. But yeah, we're having a nice time.
The next day.
It's Tuesday. I've got another oldie but goldie outfit on that I haven't worn since we filmed 90 Day Fiancé. So today is a bit of a busy day. So Matt's already had a hair client. We've had my mum come round. I've got my friend coming round in the next sort of half an hour to have her hair done. I haven't got on the scales yet today to see what the damage was. I did get on last night and I put on like 2 pounds, which I wasn't actually too mad about because I ate a lot of food and we had like 2 bottles of wine between us. After we got back from the meal yesterday, Mert went straight to bed and he was asleep for like about 2 or 3 hours. I was just up watching things on YouTube, and then when he woke up, I was like nearly falling asleep on the sofa, so I went to bed. So there wasn't an outro for yesterday, but I haven't eaten anything so far yet today. I'm not actually that hungry, but if I do eat something later or when my friend Grace is round, I will let you guys know. It's now Tuesday evening. I've finished for the day. I've just finished my friend Grace's hair. I still haven't eaten anything. I have had a little can of Lucozade because I felt a bit dizzy earlier, but now I've got the job of bathing the cats. Because this little monkey keeps rolling in God knows what, and you're sticky and you're smelly, aren't you? Are you going to have a shower for the first time? Oh my God, look how wrinkly my arm is. It's not going to be... Look at that! That's all going to be gone in 2 weeks' time. I can't wait. Like, I'd never realised my arms were so wrinkly. Anyway, you're still not impressed. So I did actually decide to do some dinner tonight. Matt was like, what are we cooking for dinner? And I was like, oh, I'm not really hungry. So I've done like a little pasta dish. It's a bit of like a dad's dinner. So I've got Swedish style chicken meatballs, some penne pasta, some sweet corn, some peas, and obviously like a little pasta sauce. So there's dinner, so there's my portion. Matt's got a huge portion, and then Matt has also got some garlic bread. And there is my dinner for tonight. Morning guys, it's Wednesday. It's a really exciting day today. So my sister's just about to pick me up. Her new sofa is arriving today. My sister's not very good at like interior design, different things like that. So she's rang me up yesterday and said, Shane, can you come over? Because I've got a new rug, I've got some new ornaments. Can we have a bit of a design day? And I've obviously said yes. So we're gonna have a little design day, which will be nice. Just a little girly day, me and my sister. So I'm at my sister's, we're just waiting for the sofa to arrive. We are having a little bit of whining and designing. So she's got the media wall over here. And we've got loads of different ornaments, different things. So we're just trying to figure out, oh, that looks nice. So we're just trying to figure out what goes where. The rug's not here yet, because we were hoping the rug was gonna be here before the sofa. But hey ho, it'll be fine. So the sofa has arrived. Oh my God, it looks amazing. And this is it all set up. It looks incredible. I'm so jealous. I want this sofa in my house. Oh, she's got the paninis. And this is lunch for Wednesday. So it's now Thursday. This week has been a little bit hectic. I've been here, there, doing everything. And I've been neglecting the vlog a little bit. So from today, we're getting back on the vlog. I'm gonna show you everything. So I do apologize if the first bit of this video is a bit all over the place. It's nearly lunchtime. I'm not very hungry, but Matt is. So I'm making Matt a fry-up. And I am gonna have a protein shake with no protein powder, if that makes sense. I'm gonna try out just the Supriva chocolate powder with some water and see if I can substitute that as a bit like a chocolate water, maybe? I haven't got any of my chocolate protein powder left, so I'm just gonna use water and the chocolate Supriva. So I'm just running the tap so it's nice and cold. I'm gonna put 1 scoop of this in and see how it turns out. Okay. Don't know what this is going to be like, but this is going to save me a lot of calories because this whole thing that I've just made is 3 calories. And if it tastes chocolatey and really nice, then it'll be like a chocolate milkshake, but without the milk. No calories at all. So the taste test. It smells chocolatey, but is it going to taste nice? That's not half bad. It is just like chocolate water, which I didn't think was going to be nice, but I mean, it's definitely all right. Like the only thing that's missing is like the thickness. It's obviously very thin. This is perfect if I want to feel like I'm being naughty and have a chocolate milkshake and just have 1 scoop of Supriva and some water because it's 3 calories. Bargain. There is Matt's fry-up for Thursday. So it's about 3 o'clock and I'm feeling a little bit on the peckish side. So I've got a little bit of yogurt left. So I'm going to put some of the vanilla Supriva in the yogurt and I'm just going to have that. I don't know whether I'm going to put any strawberries in. My sister came round with some organic strawberries yesterday. So I might put some in. I don't know. I don't know if I just want the yogurt. I've changed my mind. So these are the strawberries. They don't look much, but they're so strong and so sweet. You know, like good strawberries when you can smell them before you've even eaten them. Oh, I'm throwing them on the floor. Because they're homegrown and they've come out of the garden, I'm just going to soak them for 10 minutes in some salt water to try and get all the little bacteria and bugs off. And then I'll chuck them in my yogurt. Got my strawberries soaking in the salt water. I'm going to leave these for about 10 minutes. But oh God, I can't wait. These are the most juiciest, sweetest smelling strawberries I've ever encountered. And I'm being extra organised today. So normally it gets about 5 or 6 o'clock and I'm absolutely scrambling and oh my God, I don't know what to make for dinner. But today I am marinating and these have been marinating for about 2 or 3 hours in the fridge. I've got some chicken thighs, I've got some Greek yogurt, some sriracha, some Paul Bieber, some herbs and spices with a bit of honey and lemon. But I'm really excited for these. I don't know whether I'm going to do this with a salad tonight or some broccoli. I'm excited. And I'm actually on the ball today and I'm not being disorganised. So let's sort out my yoghurt and my Supriva powder. So I've got my low-fat Greek yoghurt and I've got my vanilla cream Supriva powder. So I'm just going to put a good helping of yoghurt in. And then I've got my Supriva powder. So I'm just going to go in and get probably about a quarter to a half a scoop. I'm just going to put that in. And that's all you need is just this little bit here. Give it a good mix. And already the smell of vanilla is so strong. And my strawberries are now ready. So I'm going to chop up my strawberries. Give this a nice good stir. And there is my lunch for today. This dinner for Thursday, it looks fucking awful on the plate. I have got so many peas. I've got 2 bits of broccoli, 2 bits of chicken thighs, and then I thickened up the sauce that was in the chicken and put that on top. Matt's got 3 bits of chicken and loads more of everything else. It looks huge on the plate, but mostly it's just peas. Like the peas are so deep because I fucking love them, but hey ho, there's dinner for tonight. That is me all done. So I've had the broccoli, most of the peas, about 2 forkfuls of rice and 1 bit of chicken. So it's now Friday, we're over halfway through week 3 of No Mounjaro, so I thought I would check in and tell you how I'm feeling this week. So as you all know, because you've been watching this video, we obviously had our anniversary on Monday. I definitely overindulged. I dread to think how many calories I actually ingested that day with the steak and the starters and the wine and then the beer before we went. So I really overindulged. And then again on Wednesday, I obviously went to my sister's and I shared a bottle of wine with her and I had those Pringles and a panini. So yeah, that wasn't good either. I didn't have much control there, so it's not great. I did put on weight from what I was at the beginning of the week. I put 4 pounds on. As of today on Friday, I've managed to lose 2 of those pounds that I put on. So I need to lose another 2 pounds of those to be able to be at what I was at the beginning of the week. The one thing I'm starting to notice without the Mounjaro is, whereas on Mounjaro, I could just eat 1 meal a day and it didn't bother me. And sometimes I'd even skip a meal. But I'm finding without the Mounjaro, about sort of this time, which is around 12, like between 12 and 3, I get quite peckish. And I'm having to fight with myself of like, no, I don't actually need anything to eat. It's just I'm bored. I feel like boredom is playing a big part in me wanting to eat crap. I'm trying to keep myself as busy as possible with work and videos, and I'm trying to come up with new ideas. But obviously I'm just sat in front of a computer screen and a phone screen. I'm not actually out doing things. If I was up and out doing things, I think it would be a lot easier to sort of like bypass all these cravings and these thoughts of wanting to eat. But obviously like being at home all the time working for myself, it's a lot harder. Like right now, I know that there are chicken thighs in the fridge and my dinner from yesterday. And I'm like, oh, I could definitely eat that. My brain is telling me to go and eat it. And my heart's telling me, Shane, stop being a fat pig. You don't need to eat it. And I think because I've eaten some naughty things, I crave naughty things now. I feel like with junk food, processed food, if you eat it, your brain wants it more. If you don't actually eat it at all and you just graze on healthier things, you're not going to want to binge on like crisps and chocolate and different things like that. So I'm staying far, far away from anything like that. I'm just going to be eating my healthy stuff. I am thinking ahead to next week because obviously next week is our last week before my surgery. I don't know whether I'm just going to live off stir fries next week or whether like a couple of days before I just live on protein shakes just to get these last couple of pounds off. I know I have to fast for about 24 hours before my surgery. I might even fast for 2 days because I've got chronic IBS. I'm very nervous about the whole thing, and I feel like even if I ate the day before my fast, I might run into some problems. So that's something to think about. But yeah, that's my little check-in for Friday. I will show you what I eat when I eat it. I'm just doing so much editing. I have edited 3 videos today. I've got them scheduled for the next couple of weeks. So I know that there's content for you guys when I'm up in the hospital bed, probably not wanting to do much. So I'm still thinking of you guys. I'm still thinking of the vlogs, and I'm committed to the cause. So I'm clocking off and I will see you in a couple of hours. So I've had a very productive day of filming so far. I've edited 3 videos that are going to be uploaded in the next couple of days. I have just filmed a very, very fun video of retrying on some of my most iconic TV outfits. So that will be uploaded already. So if you haven't checked that out, please click this link up here and it will take you to this video. I had so much fun and it really hit home how much weight I've lost over the last year. For the rest of the afternoon, I am just going to sit in the sunshine. It's really warm outside. I didn't expect it to be this warm today. It's about 25 degrees, so I'm just going to sit here, relax. Matt's just gone into town, and I'm going to try and not eat anything. So it's now Friday evening. Here is my dinner from yesterday. We had 2 bits of chicken left over, so I put one on my plate, Matt put one on his plate. I'm not going to have any of the vegetables or the rice because it's gone a bit funny. I am just going to have the 2 bits of chicken. I'm going to have that with some salad and a little bit of pasta that we made earlier. So that is going to be my dinner and the only thing I've eaten on Friday. And there is my dinner for tonight. Again, I probably won't eat all this, but I've got lots of romaine lettuce. I've got 2 bits of chicken, a little bit of pasta. I've got some tomatoes, some feta and some olives. There is how much I managed. So I managed 1 bit of chicken, all of the salad pretty much, and about half of the pasta. Even though I did have a big portion, I am still showing self-control. Good afternoon, guys. It is now Saturday. I was meant to be sat in the sunshine, sunbathing. We've just redone the hot tub, but it's turned really cloudy and I don't know really what's gone on. But let me tell you, today the bloat is real. Like, I can't even explain how big and bloated I am. I've got on the scales again and I've gone the wrong way again, and I don't understand. I just really don't get it. So today I'm not going to eat anything. Tomorrow I'm going to have a stir fry. I'll cook Matt whatever he wants today, but today I am zipping it. Maybe it was the pasta yesterday, maybe. I think it probably was the pasta that's made me all bloated. So yeah, today I'm going to keep it zipped. I'm not going to eat anything, and tomorrow I'm going to have stir fries. Next week I am literally living off salad and stir fries. I'm not eating anything else. I've got 9 days left to my surgery and I'm going to be bloated. I'm going to be sore anyway. I don't want to go into it being bloated and uncomfortable. So let's try and get this fucking weight off. All I'm living off today is Turkish tea. I think this is my 4th. I literally never drink this much tea, but today I'm like, right, okay, I'm not eating, so let's just have some tea. So it's now Saturday evening. Well, it's not Saturday evening, it's actually Saturday night. I think it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I apologise that I haven't been really vlogging that much today, but there really hasn't been a lot to vlog. All I've been doing is literally blitzing the house top to bottom. Me and Matt have worked really hard today. Matt did the hot tub and helped me in the kitchen, and did all the washing for me, and I've just been running around like a headless chicken. Even though I said I wasn't going to eat today, I did have about 4 or 5 olives before I came to bed because they were eyeing me up in the fridge, and I thought, well, do you know what, a couple of fucking olives won't hurt me. But I'm not actually feeling that hungry. I feel like because I had those olives, it just like stopped that craving to have something in my mouth. So yeah, with that said, I'm clocking off and I will see you tomorrow. So it is about 3 o'clock on Sunday. I was on a TikTok live earlier and I got a little bit peckish and I had a small handful of olives. It is now 3 o'clock and I've just made a really nice big wrap, but I'm going for like a little mini salad. So in here, I've got 2 romaine lettuce leaves, I've got some olives, I've got some dill, and I've just got some tomatoes, and I have got 1 low-fat turkey sausage that was left over from Matt's dinner yesterday that I'm going to chuck in. And I'm really looking forward to this, and it's only a small bowl, so portion control is well underway. This is my lunch in comparison to Matt's huge wrap. And for Sunday night's dinner, I have done a very colourful stir fry. So I've got chicken, carrots, broccoli, green beans, onion, chilies, pepper, bean sprouts, bamboo shoots, and I'm going to put some bean sprouts in. And there is dinner for tonight. This is my smaller portion, and then Matt's got a bigger portion. But again, good portion control. I haven't gone too over the top. It doesn't fill all of the middle bit when Matt's is overflowing. This is going to be gorgeous. I always get so excited to eat stir fry. You'd think I'd be bored of it now, but I don't think I ever will. I know I say it every day. I would say this is definitely one of my better ones. The start of this week was a bit of a challenge. I pretty much derailed myself with our anniversary meal. and then going to see my sister. I'm being quite naughty on both of those days, really fucking derailed me. But we have these times in life. I'm holding myself accountable. I've realised where I'm going wrong. A lot of you guys pointed out in the comment section where I was going wrong, and obviously like rewatching a video, I get to see where I'm going wrong. So this week, I don't think I've had any fizzy drinks this week, which is great. I haven't felt dizzy at all, which has been good. And other than the 2 naughty days, I've been very good. I still can't get over this time next week. I'm gonna be going for my surgery. By the time you're watching this, I'll have already had my surgery. That's a really crazy thing to think. I hope I survive. It's these crazy thoughts that run through your head. I've never had any surgeries before. I've never broken a bone. And it's these crazy things of, am I gonna survive? Is it gonna go wrong? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna feel? What's it like being put to sleep? I don't know. We'll find out. And I've got a question for you guys. I am obviously with Right Angled, and I have been with Right Angled now for 7 months. I love them as a provider. I love the pricing, the delivery, everything. I wouldn't be with any other provider, but I've had 2 other pharmaceutical companies, quite big ones, in the UK contact me in the last sort of week to 10 days to ask if I wanted to collaborate with them. I'm very on the fence. I've never been with either of these providers, but I know a lot of you guys are with these providers. So I'd like to know from you guys, I'm not going to say the names yet, but would you guys find it beneficial if I was to partner with another pharmaceutical company? So if you're not with Right Angled and you don't want to swap, but you still want me to be able to give you discount codes, let me know in the comments. I want to know if that's going to be beneficial to you, or should I just stick with what I'm doing? Obviously, I want to be able to help you guys as much as possible, because being on GLP-1s is a very expensive game. It's not as expensive as it is in America and some parts of the world, but it's still expensive. Let me know your comments, drop them down below, and let me know what you think. So it is now Sunday evening. We have completed week 3 of No Mounjaro. I'm not hopeful that I've lost any weight by the morning. If today is anything to go by, then I'm heavier than I was at the start of the week, which isn't great, but we're not going to let it get to us. This weight loss journey is a marathon, not a sprint. And no one said losing weight was ever going to be easy. For anyone that says that taking Mounjaro and being on GLP-1s and any sort of weight loss in general is easy, they're a liar. They have no idea what's going on. But I'm going to hope and pray. I feel a lot lighter today. I've got more wiggle room with my stomach. When I'm lying down, my sort of tummy dips in, which is a good sign. And I've still got 7 days left. Lots of salads. So with that, I'm going to hope and pray that the scales give me something miraculous in the morning, but I don't think they will. But on that note, I'm clocking off, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Monday. We have completed week 3 of No Mounjaro. I have just got on the scales. I will show you that in a minute. Actually, let's show you that now. So it's not great, but it could be worse. So obviously I started this week at 12 stone 4. And then I went out for our anniversary meal. And then I didn't weigh on Tuesday because I was too scared. And then Wednesday I went to see my sister, and I had some wine, a panini, and some Pringles. And then obviously I went up to 12 stone 8. And then I've managed to get all the way back down to 12 stone 5 today. So I'm only a pound more than I was at the start of the week, which is obviously not really where I wanted to be. But this week has been a different week. It's not really been challenging. I've just been a bit naughty towards the start of the week, and it's taken me all week to sort of like wean myself back again. This time next week, I will be on the way to the airport, on the way to Turkey for my surgeries. I am so determined. I feel like in the last 3 days, I've shrunk my stomach. I've got my head back in the game. I am going to be living on stir fries and salads until next Sunday. Next Sunday is the last time I'll be allowed to eat, because obviously like when I get there, I'm going for my pre-ops and things, and I will need to have fasted for like 24 hours. So let's see in this next week if I can get back down to 12 stone. If I can get back down to 12 stone, I will be very, very happy. And once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I will see you in the next one and the last week of No Mounjaro. And then I get to go back on it. Way!